Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lurgon 111, and I'm coming at you from the Minecraft Bingo 4.0 test lobby, where I've been working on some development of a new version of Bingo using functions rather than command blocks and different stuff. But for today, I just want to do kind of a channel update, as well as show off some of the stuff that I've been working on. But you may have noticed that there were a couple of days this past week where I didn't have a video, and that was due to the combination of me going away over Thanksgiving and Hollow Knight having just finished up, and then I was also sick for a couple of days this past week. And so that just kind of burned through my entire backlog of previously recorded videos. And on top of that, it's also been the case that I've been spending a lot of time working on working on a new version of Bingo, playing around in the 1.13 snapshots. But basically, looking forward in terms of what to expect on the channel, I would expect probably fewer videos over the next month. I don't know exactly when I'm going to go away for Christmas to travel to see family, but I know I'm going to be spending some time to do that. And also, I've been spending a lot of time on Bingo programming, and so maybe we'll get some more videos of that as I get some new features implemented in different types of things. But I expect that basically, other than Bingo videos, maybe for the next couple of weeks, there might not be a whole lot on the channel. I am thinking about a possible Exploration and Tactics series, a possible Terraria series. I was even just replaying some Rogue Legacy for fun. And so there's possible other things that I might start, but probably I expect that I won't start those until after the holidays. In any case, thinking about the future is also a nice time to look back on the past, and I was just looking back, and basically in the past year, I have actually had kind of five main series in the channel. There's been Exploration and Tactics, the series where I made my own unlockable recipes, where I started out with like slowness and mining fatigue and had to find dungeons to earn emeralds to spend on upgrades, and also like earn the recipe for a furnace and earn the recipe for a diamond axe and all that kind of stuff. And imagine that, soon after I did that, Mojang decided to add custom crafting recipes to Minecraft. They probably already decided a long time before that, but it finally came up in new features, so in future Exploration and Tactics I might play around with that, the custom crafting recipes. This past year I played Corona Trials, a great CTM map by RenderXR, and there's at least a couple of possible future CTM maps that I've heard about that are in development that might be ready in the next month or two, and so I can imagine playing another CTM map. I played a couple of new games this past year, last stream, World Unknown, and Hollow Knight, which I enjoyed a whole lot, and I hope that a number of you guys enjoyed watching, or it helped you discover a game that you wanted to get for yourself and play. And of course, Bingo is the other main staple that's been on the channel kind of throughout. And so I was just looking about all those videos that I've made over this past year, and I try to only do it once or twice a year, but now seems like a good time to say, by the way, if you're feeling generous and you want to give me a tip for all of the enjoyment that you've gotten out of my videos, I will put a link in the description. I actually haven't bothered making a new like tip jar button or anything, and so it's just going to take you to the Minecraft Bingo donations link. But either way, it's just like, if you want to send money to me because you like the stuff that I have made, feel free to do so. You're obviously under no obligation, but I do appreciate the different tips and donations that people have given to me. And yeah, I will leave the link there and not say any more about it because it always feels awkward to talk about. So let's take a look at some of the Bingo stuff that I have under development. I have just a test lobby that I've made where I could hang some signs for some of the necessary stuff to test out. And yeah, got a bingo card. It looks pretty much the same. I haven't done any of the art on the sides of the bingo card or any kind of stuff like that. And this is actually, it's hosted on top of the old bingo. I just placed this kind of like above it in the world. So you can see kind of the remnants of old bingo down here. But if I make a random card, watch this. Zing! It's instant rather than taking like 1.5 seconds. You might not even be able to tell. It just kind of, there's a little bit of time as the map updates, but all 25 items update immediately because I can do everything in a single tick thanks to functions. And yeah, I'm not even using a very efficient algorithm, but that's pretty cool. and show all possible items just puts down the items chest as it does before. I've got a fake start button, which is very useful for testing, and basically it's like starting the game, except for it doesn't spawn you out in the world, because that takes like a full minute to do the whole spawn sequence. So instead it just skips that part and immediately goes to start go, and so now the game is running and you can see the timer going, and you can see, for example, if I get items, let's go ahead and break open this chest, which contains a number of the items in the game. That we get the items, and then since I'm still standing in the lobby, I can look at the card, and the card is already updated, etc., etc. And let's see, what else is on this card? Purple die. Zing! Alright, we can get items. And yeah, this is something that I use when I am just kind of like testing the game out, and I want to test out, you know, to make sure that team colors are working. And so, for example, I can actually do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do because it's under development, and so I haven't turned these signs off, and so you can change teams in the middle of the game. And as a result, I can test to make sure that like different team colors are showing up as the correct colors when they get drawn in on the box, which is right above us. And so you can see I just got a gold sword, and we're like right underneath the gold sword here. Yeah. And then if I want to finish this game, I can go ahead and say make random card, and it will give me a new card and give me some fresh maps and clear the whole scoreboard and all that kind of stuff. And it still has the time score from the previous game on there, but if you make it a second time, then it's going to go and clear things up. I'm trying to like clean up some of the ways that things show up on the scoreboard in the lobby between games and in multiplayer games and different things. Yeah, and so far I haven't implemented any new features. And there are a number of like crashing bugs still in the snapshots. I'm in snapshot 17 week 48A, and yep, it appears we got one of the crashing bugs. Sometimes when you teleport to new terrain, it seems like the game just crashes, and that is what has happened here. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we'll give this another try. I just noticed that my experience level seems to be 11 rather than 0. It's supposed to reset it to 0 at the beginning of the game, but maybe I forgot to do that, or maybe I have something coded in wrong. But the start sequence, you may notice a difference. There is no longer an armor stand that falls below me because I don't need the armor stand to go falling and possibly get fallen into a lava stream or a water stream that pushes it into a different spawn location. Now I can just, in a single tick, go and compute and test all the things down to air blocks, and right now I'm just marking the spawn point with a piece of obsidian, but I can test where is the highest point that is a non-air block that will actually become the spawn point at any particular spawn location, and I can do that instantly with functions now, and so that's pretty handy. And yeah, I've also been thinking about in some of the game modifications that have been made on some of the other bingo servers, people have added a beacon at spawn, so I could put like a beacon up here that's always flashing, and so if you're trying to remember where the spawn is, either in multiplayer because you're trying to meet up with your friends to trade items, or in single player just to make sure you're not running in circles, it could be useful if there was like a beacon light coming up from the spawn point. Is something that I was considering doing. And yeah, haven't added any new items to the card yet, but I have ideas for some new items to add to the card, as well as a few new game modes potentially. But yeah, I'll try to get everything that already exists working before I work on any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, you may have noticed also, if I give myself a bone, for example, right now it says Lorgon got bone, Lorgon got square 2-1. To update the bingo map, drop a copy on the ground. This might break everything once again. We'll give it a try just in case it happens to work. Nope, Minecraft just crashed again. All right. Well, that's fine. In any case, I have the ability to announce the item that the player got, which I didn't in the previous game, and so I'm thinking about whether or not I want to do that. Kind of has an impact on multiplayer. Let me go reset Minecraft once more. Anyway, I guess I've shown off the main things I wanted to show off here rather than deal with buggy Minecraft snapshots. We can just go ahead and end things here. Yeah, the quick summary is I hope you enjoyed the videos this past year. Videos might be a little bit slow over the next month and might be just kind of bingo focused as I'm getting other things done. But yeah, look forward to more new stuff in the new year. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you with some bingo videos coming soon. Bye-bye.